Hello everyone. Today we'll see the discussion of day 1 of 60 days mentorship program. See, 3 questions were asked, each one carrying 10 marks. So 3 into 10, we have 30 marks. So the questions which were asked were anthropology and humanities, anthropology, distinctive curiosity, and then you have physical anthropology. See, because they are 10 marker, so 10 marker you are expected to write in 7 minutes and in just about 150 words. And I would suggest you not to write more than plus or minus 20 words. So 130 to 170 words. Don't write too much. Don't write too short, too lengthy. See, too short will lead to awarding less marks. Too lengthy, you may get a penalty. So both these have to be avoided, and make sure you adhere to time limit so that subsequent questions you will be able to write within the time frame, and don't exceed the given word limit. So these are some basic things which you have to follow. And as I said, 10 marker is or today's all questions are 10 markers, so I would ideally suggest you to follow these. So now I will discuss each of the topic, anthropology and humanities. So the first one, anthropology and humanities. So first we will see the structure. So you are going to write introduction, then you are going to explain, or otherwise known as body of the, and then conclusion. See, in explanation or the body of the answer, 2 things are important as per the demand of the question. First one is similarities and dissimilarities. So ideally you are going to write introduction, similarities, dissimilarities and conclusion. So you may generate these as your side headings. So what you are going to write in this one? Say in introduction, I would ask you to define anthropology, and also define the study of humanities. So what is anthropology? You can give, don't give some lame definitions like anthropology is the study of human beings across time and space. You can use a scholar's definition instead. So what maybe you can use in your model answers I have given the Triton College definition of anthropology, which is the study of human beings in all areas and in all periods of times. Or you can use some other, maybe according to Western Kentucky University, anthropology is the study of human biology in the past and in the present. Or maybe you can use some other like Jacob Stern or University of Louisville, or maybe some other definitions which are actually is going to create some impact, rather than writing anthropology is the science of man or study of human beings. Or maybe you are writing anthropology is the study of human beings across time and space. Every other student writes it. You can use something which is unique and which will show that you are different from the crowd. So I have given this Triton College definition of anthropology. Then you can write humanities involves the study of like history, culture, or maybe folklore, literature, art, drama, even dance, music, and then cinema. So these are the subject area of study of humanities. So in introduction you are writing a good definition of anthropology, then you are defining or giving what humanities studies about. So this is introduction. I think 2 lines are sufficient. Then coming to the body, no need to put side heading as body of the answer or explanation. It is just for your understanding purpose. So basically you are going to write the side heading similarities. Similarities of both anthropology and humanities. So what are they studying? Obviously both of them study various aspects of human culture. They also study what it means to be a human. It also studies how people live, think, create, and interact with various things. Both of them also interpret symbols, myths, arts, rituals, etc., and give their subjective experiences of various things which are happening in the world, isn't it? So both of them create some global awareness and sensitivity, cultural sensitivity, so on and so forth. You can generate more points as an indicator I am giving you. So these are the similarities. Now, because of the infinite curiosity that this subject has, anthropology has relationship with other disciplines. At the same time, it is also having distinctive curiosity, so it emerged as a new discipline. So if you want to make a small diagram, you can make a small diagram. So if this is anthropology, it has relationship with other disciplines like life sciences, medical sciences, then you have social sciences, you have humanities, earth sciences, and behavioral sciences. Now we can highlight this one to show that we are similar as well as dissimilar. So this shows similarities, that is the overlapping areas of study, and this shows dissimilarities because of the distinctive curiosity that this subject has, which led to the emergence of anthropology as an independent discipline. So you can draw a small diagram which obviously enhances the appeal of your answer. Don't draw like half page diagram or a full page diagram. They will think that you don't have substance. So diagram should be small, you can box it or you can draw it towards the side, but not outside the margin. So with respect to similarities, we have enlisted some similarities. Then we have drawn a small diagram which sets the pace for the remainder of the answer. So the next side heading that we are going to generate is dissimilarities. So what are the dissimilarities? Dissimilarities are there with respect to methodology, because anthropology seeks to build certain theories and generalizations based on fieldwork, participatory observation, etc. So our methodology is different from humanities. Even the methods that we use are basically qualitative methods as well as quantitative methods, which you would have definitely studied in chapter 8, socio-cultural anthropology, like observation, case studies, genealogy, surveys, schedules, interviews, and etc. So we are employing both qualitative as well as quantitative approach, and methodology is seeking theories or building theories and generalizations. Through fieldwork and participatory observation. So scope. So what is the scope? Scope is various aspects of human beings, which includes physical or biological, socio-cultural, linguistic, and archaeological. Humanities do not have like the study of physical or biological, linguistic, and archaeological. It has the study of cultural aspects only, and some aspects of society, but not as holistic as here. So we can say that scope is definitely broader. Why? Because of its holistic nature. And then you can write approach. So various approaches that we have, maybe we are interdisciplinary in nature. We have integrated approach. We have comparative approach or comparative method. We have cross-cultural approach. We can say humanistic approach, culturally relativistic approach, which are unique to the field of anthropology. So these are the dissimilarities. Then coming to conclusion. So depending on the demand of the question, you can see that it is asking about anthropology and humanities. So obviously both subjects are complementing each other and enriching each other's study, fostering our understanding of various aspects of culture. So that is what we are going to conclude here. You get my point? So this is the structure, and as I said, you should not overdo, and if you this is a very succinct and precise answer to the point. We have used diagram, we have used we have addressed the demand of the question, we have used a scholar or a scholar's definition, so it has most of the essential ingredients. In your model answer you may have few more points. you can go through it. So this is about the first one, anthropology and humanities. Next one is anthropological or anthropology is distinctive curiosity or anthropological distinctive curiosity. So what is so special about anthropology? So here the structure: introduction, body or explanation, then conclusion. So as per the demand of the question, what is so special about anthropology? You can write specialities of anthropology, or maybe you can use highlights of anthropology. So your structure will include introduction, highlights or specialities of anthropology, and conclusion. So what is so special about anthropology? So what are the key things about anthropology? So in introduction you can write as per in the lines of the demand of the question, anthropology has two perspectives. One is infinite curiosity, and then you have distinctive curiosity. See, because of the infinite curiosity that this subject generates, this subject overlaps with other disciplines, like we have seen earlier, life sciences, medical sciences, earth sciences, humanities, etc. So that is why we have a relationship with other disciplines or similarities with other disciplines. So distinctive curiosity is the special curiosity which results in or which resulted in the creation of or emergence of a new discipline. But for this distinctive curiosity, there would have been no anthropology. We would have studied some sociology or something else, and as a result we have dissimilarities with other subject. So maybe in this perspective you can say that anthropology is a biosocial science. This is anthro. So here biological science, social science, or half science, half arts. So this is introduction, and in the body, which is highlights, you can present the features or the specialities in a diagram format. There are like so many specialities I have given. So specialities, or why to use the same word? If you use highlights there, you can use specialities here. If you are using specialities there, you can use the highlights. So maybe definitely anthropology is holistic, People like to write this one: holistic, interdisciplinary, integrated, it is systematic and objective. It has inductive and deductive logic. It has comparative and cross-cultural approach. So definitely field work, participatory observation, emic, definitely studies diversity and variety. So these are some highlight points which are very unique to anthropology. So you can draw a small diagram, then you can elaborate one line on each of them. You get my point. So what is holistic? It's a 360-degree view. So this is holistic. A part of it is atomistic. So anthropology is holistic in nature. Different parts of or different branches of anthropology we can say as atomistic or reductionist, or you can take one particular branch and a topic under that particular branch is atomistic. Interdisciplinary because we have relationship with other disciplines and we adopt an integrated approach. So integrating all other disciplines into the field of anthropology. Systematic, which is methodical or otherwise which is not random, a methodical or as per a fixed plan. Objective is unaffected by one's own feelings or one's own culture or emotions. It's being neutral or broad-minded or unbiased mindset. Inductive logic, I think you will know, it is particular to general, and deductive is from general to particular. Comparative method and cross-cultural, I think you will definitely understand these ones. Diversity, variety, fieldwork, participatory observation. So you are going to write one line on each of them. And then you are going to conclude by saying that anthropology, because of its distinctive curiosity, emerged as a new discipline and was introduced as a new subject or discipline in 1884 at Oxford University. Or you can use the conclusion which you have given in your model answer. So this is how you are going to write. So here in anthropological distinctive curiosity, you are writing introduction, then in the body you are writing the highlights of the study. You can draw a small diagram and then explain each of them, and then in conclusion you can use this one or the one which is given in your model answer. So this is the second question, and the third question is physical anthropology. So here in physical anthropology we can write introduction. In introduction we can give an account of historical background. Then we can write the branches, sub-branches or the scope of physical anthropology. Then you can write applications or relevance of anthropology, and then you can conclude. So this comes under the body or the explanation. So physical, like physical anthropology, if you want to, what is it, right? It is also popularly known as biological anthropology. And then obviously this came into existence in the early 19th century because Franz Boas has given four main areas of inquiry in anthropology, which are physical or biological anthropology, cultural anthropology, linguistic anthropology, and archaeological anthropology. So these are the four main areas of inquiry which happen to the four main branches of anthropology according to Franz Boas and American School of Thought. So Franz Boas has given physical, cultural. It is not socio-cultural. Many places it was wrongly quoted as socio-culture. So Franz Boas, who is father of American anthropology, has given physical, cultural, linguistic, and archaeological. British School of Thought has given three branches: physical, social, and then archaeological, or biological or physical, social, and archaeological. That is according to Britain School of Anthropology or Britain School of Thought. This is American school. So bridging the gap between these two, social of Britain and then culture of American, were bridged or combined together to form socio-cultural anthropology. So this person has given four main areas of inquiry or four branches: physical, cultural, linguistic, and archaeological, and he emphasized the study of physical variations in terms of cultural context also. And that is why, according to Franz Boas, three important areas of study are there. They are race, language, and culture. So you can quote this in the historical background. And if you want to draw a small diagram here, you can draw. So this is altogether, this is anthropology. This you can write, one part is physical or biological. The other areas being socio-cultural, linguistic, archaeological. Simple. And then coming to sub branches or the scope. Scope is the extent of study based on which various sub branches are formed. So here also, if you want to use a diagram, you can use, but many sub branches are there. I will prefer to use I will use a circle instead. So in this one, you can write many. So what are the different areas of study? Maybe you study human evolution, you study human biology, you study human variations, then you study human genetics, you study primatology. In primatology in general, you study primatology, then we can study paleontology. In paleontology in general, you study paleoprimatology. You study paleo anthropology. And then you study neontology, ethology, then you study ecological anthropology, you study epidemiological anthropology, you study nutritional anthropology, and you study anthropometry, you study forensic anthropology. So if you write scope there, here you can write sub branches, and I don't think you will have scope to explain each one of them because you will exceed the word limit. So you can present it in the form of diagram, or you want to write it in a line format, you can write it. So basically this is the scope, or these are the sub branches of physical or biological anthropology. Then finally we write relevance or applications. So definitely it helps in understanding or tracing ancestry, or in evolutionary biology or phylogenetic studies. These are one and the same. It also enables us to study the human diversity and adaptations. It also helps to deal with certain social issues like racism and health related challenges. It also helps us to understand and build some etiological models in order to curtail the origin and spread of the diseases. It also helps to solve certain civil and criminal cases when it comes to forensic anthropology. So you can write some few applications or these kind of relevance, and then you can conclude by saying that it has immense applications in understanding biological unity, as well as fosters tolerance, and it plays an important role both in academic as well as practical purposes. So it is just an indicator. You can write any other conclusion which you like. So these are the three questions. Hope they are very easy, and as I said, adherence to time is important to complete the paper. So my suggestions here is first one, to be disciplined. I would strongly suggest that you do this daily answer writing, sectional test and comprehensive test, and you complete the program. It's not just joining or paying me money, but I would strongly suggest that you complete the program, the 60 days. You do it in a religious manner. Then after this, I would strongly suggest to take the test on a real time basis. Say for example, today you have 3 questions, 3 into 10, so 3 into 7 minutes. So you are ideally supposed to complete in 21 minutes. Please don't exceed. Please don't exceed. And if you do it, it will become a habit. And eventually you read, then again if you forget, again you will visit and you will present a model answer. You will not be able to fix your challenges, nor it will give me nor I will have an opportunity to comment or suggest the changes that you have done. So please adhere to time limit. So take the test on real time basis with adherence to time limit. And yes, these two are very important, and if you adhere to these two, like if you complete the 60 days program as well as taking the test in a time bound manner, the chances of scoring high marks will be definitely more. So make sure you follow these two advices. Any challenges or anything, you can reach out to me. Either those of you who are in Delhi can come and meet me in person at 11 o'clock, between 11 to 12, or evening from 5 to 6 or 5 to 7. Or if you want me to talk to you over phone, please schedule an appointment. And I am very much accessible, and whatever your challenges or problems may be, we'll try to fix it out. So that's all for today, day 1. I'll see you again with the day 2 explanation. Thank you very much.
सर